We are moving into the final weekend of building, painting, finishing, and decorating for this year's Home for the Holidays. Every year, KMOV partners with Habitat for Humanity St. Louis to build a home for a very deserving family. Today, News 4's Matt Chambers live at the project site in South St. Louis. As you mentioned, Matt, the clock is ticking on this one.
Big dedication in just 3 days, Claire, and I think we're going to make it. This sounds so hokey, but it's true. For me, one of my favorite Christmas song lyrics is "There's no place like home for the holidays." But honestly, that's only true if the home you're talking about is safe, if it's comfortable, if it's inviting. That's why KMOV and Habitat for Humanity are in such a rush to get this home ready for a deserving mom and her two beautiful young boys in time for Thanksgiving. It's a little crazy in here right now. Let me show you what's going on. A lot of action in the kitchen at the moment. They've actually got the appliances in. The oven clock is right, which I can't even say is true at my home, so kudos to them. The island is in progress. There's News 4's Alexis Sotos, by the way, over there helping out, too. We've got a couple of folks from Channel 4 here. And by the way, there is no way that KMOV would be able to pull this off on our own. Habitat for Humanity obviously is at the forefront, but we are very fortunate to have a lot of other great community partners helping us out with this project and getting it done fast, like Clayco, for example. And that's where my man Brian Zender comes in. Brian, how are you?
Hi, Matt. Doing well. How are you?
So it's Clayco's build day here. How many staffers do you have on site right now?
That's correct. We have 15 people here from Clayco today.
And what kind of work are you guys doing? I know you've been outside doing a lot of work. Some of the other guys have been inside.
Yes, so we've been outside putting in the rest of the trim on the outside, getting ready to finish the house from the exterior.
Clayco's doing just fine. The reality is you could have skipped this project altogether and the company would have been fine and dandy and in good shape next week, but you didn't. You volunteered a lot of time and a lot of sweat equity into this. Why is that kind of thing important to a company like Clayco?
Oh, I tell you, I mean, it's really great that they support all 15 of us to come out here, get away from the hustle and bustle of the everyday grind and come out here and give an opportunity to give back to the community. So it's a great organization, and I'm glad to be out here doing this today.
Well, we're glad to have you here because without Clayco and a whole parade of other organizations locally, we just could not get this done. And Claire Kellett, you know, we've got to have this done by this exact time on Monday because on Monday's News 4 at noon, that's the big dedication. So we should probably get back to work. Huh?
Yeah, and make sure Alexis gets back to work, all the other News 4 folks out there, along with Clayco. Good stuff out there, Matt. Thank you.
I'll crack the whip. Don't worry.
I know you will. You're really good at that. Thank you, Matt.